Hello everyone, X-Walkill Bethelite here. I've got a non-JW related topic. See what you guys think about it. Young lady, her name was Kalecia Williams. Nickname is Pinky, so that if you look up in YouTube, type in the word Kalecia, spell it the best you can, and then put Pinky and then Williams, it should bring up the story that people are reporting. And the reason why it's interesting is people are comparing it to Kenneka Jenkins. And I always have to speak slower when I'm pronouncing these names because it will mess up my ability to speak the rest of the sentence if I say it too fast. Kalecia Pinky Williams situation is being compared to Kenneka Jenkins situation. I personally do not think it is anywhere near the same. You guys know about Kenneka Jenkins. That was like the biggest internet mystery. You could just look up as much information as you wanted and try to solve it. The situation with Kalecia Williams, I figure I had that solved in like 15 minutes when I heard about it. So Kalecia Williams' parents thought she was going to go to a chaperoned event with another adult that was supposed to be watching what was going on. What actually happened was Kalecia went to a hotel and was in the hotel doing a video where it looked like she was twerking. To my knowledge, this video is her in the hotel like 10 to 20 minutes before she probably ended up getting shot, where she's twerking. And then if you look this up on YouTube, you can find some of the videos that show her in the hotel. So she's in there twerking, dancing, you know, having fun and what have you. And there's guys or a guy who obviously had a gun, who supposedly was around her age, and allegedly that's who ended up shooting her. The reason why this is not a mystery to me is because I've always wondered what girls like this are thinking, because you can date guys that got guns and get into fights and you feel like are really popular, whatever the case may be, whatever the reasoning may be. My question has always been, and I've even asked relatives this, trying to talk sense into them, what will happen when the guy you're dating with the guns and all this stuff gets mad at you? What's going to happen when the guy who you know can't control himself? You know he can't control himself because you know he gets into fights. You know he gets into all kinds of trouble. He may be into drugs. He may sell drugs. Whatever his occupation is irrelevant. You are in a situation with a guy you have no ability to protect yourself against. I've seen girls sneak guys in their house when nobody's there but them. You have no ability to protect yourself from this guy, even if he did not have a gun, let alone him having a weapon and already being violent. So what's going to happen when you get mad at him or he gets mad at you? You guys get into an argument, and you already know how sometimes this goes. The guy's yelling at the girl's yelling at the guy, calling him a B, calling him, saying, do something then, do something, putting her hand in his face, pushing his face, do something to me. I didn't think, just getting to act like, what are we thinking is going to happen? Now, I don't know that this is what happened. I just know that this happens a lot. And from what I've been told by some of the women that I've talked to about this, or younger people that I've talked to about this, is that the girls essentially feel like the guy's interested in them for sex, and that is a protection. They feel like since they provide sex to a guy, no matter how violent he is, no matter how much evidence you have that he can't control himself, they feel they are safe. He's not going to do anything to you because that'll interfere in his ability to have sex with you. That's not true. I've heard that from relatives who I thought were pretty intelligent people. That's not true. If you piss this guy off, or y'all get into an argument, anything can happen. Anything can happen. This happens. Girls get shot by their boyfriends, and I'm not saying it's necessarily their fault, especially people as young as Kalecia, because she was 16, and she probably didn't know all of this. People at that age, they can't think like adults. They don't know that this wild teenage boy that's meeting you at this hotel, that may be fun, he may be exciting, he got guns, you know what I mean, he might have money from selling drugs, he may have all this stuff, but you have no ability at all to protect yourself from this person. I mean, some of these girls, they have no ability whatsoever to protect themselves. They are in a situation where it's a time bomb. Whenever he goes off, he gonna either hit her, or he gonna hit her and she gonna go off and hit him back, and then he gonna shoot her. It's terrible. It's terrible, but it's not anything like Kenneka Jenkins, in my opinion. Kalecia's situation is not a mystery. This is the girl that went out with some guy or guys, typical teenage boys with guns, and things went left. That's not a mystery to me. I don't even know what the talking points are on that. The talking points on that should just be, yes, this is what can happen if you're around people, or your daughter is even going to a party, and there are people there, and they got guns, and they ain't getting along with somebody, and yeah, somebody could end up getting shot. She could get caught in the crossfire. If your daughter is dealing with people, and they're 16 and they're teenagers and they all got guns and whatnot, these aren't adults. They can't think like adults. People can get shot. And that's what happened. It's not a mystery to me. Kenneka, that was a mystery because we all saw the video of this girl walking around by herself all through the hotel. If that was her. We saw her walking around the hotel by herself. That doesn't make no sense. A lot of what happened with Kenneka did not make any sense. And I think that caused a lot of people to decide, hey, I'm going to try to solve this case. I'm going to try to figure this out. Because you got video of Kenneka walking around by herself looking like she's in the kitchen where the freezer or walk-in refrigerator was, where she ended up dying. That didn't make sense. How she ended up walking, who's going to walk into a refrigerator? Like, that just didn't make sense. There's a lot of mystery surrounding that. Why would this girl walk into a refrigerator? She was at a party with a lot of people. There's so many different suspects in that case. She was in hotel at a party with a lot of people and just winds up dead in a freezer. Same principle. The principle is, yeah, if your daughter is out with a whole bunch of kids and there ain't no adult there, things can happen. That much I think we can pretty much figure out. But we couldn't figure out why this girl would walk into a freezer, lock herself in it, and die. That just didn't make no sense. To this day, I don't know that people have completely got that solved yet. That this girl walked into a freezer, decided, okay, I'm gonna close the door behind me, and I see it's a freezer, and now turn around and try to get back out of the freezer. Why was she down there anyway? That makes no sense. That's a mystery. That's a mystery. I don't think we had ever seen in the past a girl on video wandering around and this girl just ends up in a freezer dead. A walk-in cooler dead. Them things typically aren't that big. Typically you open the door and look in and you can see where you are. You can see you are in a walk-in cooler and you know ain't nothing in there. So it ain't no reason to walk all the way in and then shut the door behind you. That was a mystery. This is not Kenneka Jenkins-ish. This is not a mystery. I think the cops got whoever shot. I'm gonna get these names mixed up. Let's just say Pinky. I think the cops got whoever shot, the suspect that they think shot Pinky. They got them. They never figured out what happened with Kenneka. Kenneka was with a bunch of friends. How do you, nothing made sense. How do your friends got your keys, end up leaving, and you in a freezer somewhere? Like none of that made sense. We couldn't put heads or tails on who did what. You guys comment down below. You can tell me what you think happened with Kenneka Jenkins. I have no clue. I have looked at all the internet private eye videos and I have no clue what happened to her. You guys comment down below. Let me know what you think happened. Just an interesting diversion from the typical JW stuff. You guys let me know if you think Kalecia Pinky Williams situation is a mystery or there's something mysterious about it. I don't think it's a mystery. Grown out, guy, got a gun, and violent. They have them at 16, believe it or not. And when things get left, she ended up getting shot. I don't see the mystery there. So comment down below, let me know what you think. Interesting current events to talk about from time to time. X-Wall Kill Bethelite signing out.